Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to today's video, new weekend forecast. Always on a Saturday, we're having a detailed look at weather for the week ahead. And it's going to be quite a changeable week coming up. Very unsettled weekend, a lot of heavy rain around this weekend. Next week, or the coming week, so it will be unsettled, it will be a changeable pattern, but it's by no means going to be a write-off of the week. And actually down in the south, I think it's going to be quite a bit of dry and fairly warm weather actually. In the north, it will always be more changeable, but the south could just about get away with a fairly decent week, to be honest. Next week, I've been running through the charts in preparation for weekend forecast, and I've been a little bit surprised at how many days of fairly useful dry weather we actually get down across the southern part of the country. But as I say, the northern parts will be significantly more unsettled, maybe even at times with the risk of some very wet weather and some gales, specifically for northern Scotland on Thursday. I'll go through the detail in a second. Before we go on with that, though, just say about the websites we're using for weekend broadcasts are coming from the weatheroutlook.com and weathercentral.de. You can find a link to both of those websites on the links page. We'll start with the radar picture, and this is the latest situation. So the persistent and heavy rain that we had across the western part of the country yesterday has pushed northeastwards, and now it's sitting across southern Scotland and down into northern England, and this rain is going to be on for pretty much all day in this area. So it's going to be pouring with rain. It's going to be a real write-off of the day across much of southern Scotland and northern England. But we've got this drier slot through many parts of Wales, the Midlands, East Anglia, for example, before we run into these heavy showers that are breaking out down across the south. These showers will be pushing northwards, getting more widespread through the afternoon. Much of central and northern Scotland and down to Northern Ireland actually living a charmed life with a fair amount of dry weather. That will be the situation through the remainder of the day. So here's today's top pressure chart, and it's unsettled. We've got a trough of low pressure sitting right over top of the country, so you'll not be surprised to know that it is going to be an unsettled day with a weather chart like that. So we'll keep that persistent rain going across much of southern, southeast of Scotland, down into northern parts of England as well, the far north of England into the northeast of England, with outbreaks of rain on and off through much of the day, and some of that rain will be heavy. Elsewhere, central northern parts of Scotland and through to Northern Ireland should stay mostly dry. A few showers can't be ruled out, but a lot of dry weather here. And then the rest of England and Wales, it's just a case of sunshine and showers. As I say, we've not been too bad through parts of Wales, the Midlands, eastern England through the course of this morning. Fair amount of sunny spells, but the showers will get going this afternoon. There'll be big showers around, heavy showers possibly merging into longer spells of rain. So as you see, the isobars are very spaced out. There's no isobars under this trough, so there's no real wind to blow anything through. So these showers are likely to be prolonged this afternoon, with hail, thunder and lightning certainly possible. However, some places could get lucky and stay dry all day. Whilst there will be lots of showers around, they'll be very widespread this afternoon. Not every single place will get those showers, so a few regions might miss some and stay dry. Temperatures this afternoon will be ranging between, let's say, 15 and 21 degrees. 21 degrees is 70 Fahrenheit. Not too bad, but perhaps a little bit below par for the time of year. Overnight tonight, low pressure remains centred over the top of the country, so it looks like it's staying unsettled. We'll keep further bursts of rain, persistent rain going across eastern parts of Scotland. That might ease down for a time before re-intensifying again down the east coast of northeast England into southeast Scotland by morning. The rest of the country will have lots of heavy showers this evening, obviously rumbling around. They'll gradually fade out over the night, but I do think some of those showers might rumble on up to morning actually, and that's perhaps most like some eastern parts of England. Temperatures tonight, well, no real problems, but between around, say, 8 and 13 degrees. Will feel a little bit cool, especially in the countryside. Tomorrow, sunny, keeps low pressure again centred over the top of the country, so it remains unsettled. We might start off with some persistent rain once more through parts of northeast England, southeast Scotland. That probably turning more showery in nature through the day. Otherwise, a sunny morning will be replaced by showers in the afternoon. Again, you see Northern Ireland and northwest parts of Scotland close to this ridge, so will be mainly dry there. A few showers can't be ruled out, but mainly dry there be showers further south. And again, they could be heavy and slow moving, widespread across much of England and Wales with a risk of hail and thunder mixed in. Temperatures very similar to those of today's, between around 15 and 21 degrees. That trough is moving away to the east as we go through into Monday, with pressure starting to rise out to the west. We may still have some showers across parts of East Anglia and South East England through the day on Monday. They might still be a little bit on the heavier side, but most places actually are looking drier on Monday, with a mix of sunny spells and a variable cloud. Winds are coming in from a northerly direction, but actually temperatures will be quite warm. It is high summer, so whenever the sun comes out, even in an unsettled pattern, whenever the sun comes out in high summer, it's going to feel warm. So temperatures on Monday, probably a bit higher, between, let's say, 18 and 23 degrees. About average, really, for high summer in the UK. And feeling very pleasant in any sunny spells. We're still keeping a ridge across the country on Tuesday, so again a lot of dry weather, although that ridge is weakening, it's going more towards a cold, but nevertheless more or less an influence from the ridge. So again, a lot of dry weather on Tuesday. A few showers could break out across parts of Scotland, Northern Ireland, and possibly Wales as well. Maybe northwest England, close to the Pennines too. Those showers could be thundery, but there will be a lot of dry weather again on Tuesday with sunny spells, particularly so in the south and the southeast. Temperatures could reach 24 or 25 degrees. That's around the mid-70s Fahrenheit. 25 is 77 in Fahrenheit. And interestingly, the highest temperatures might occur somewhere like southwest Scotland or Northern Ireland. So that's a little bit unusual. We move through into Wednesday, and we do get a deterioration on Wednesday. Low pressure coming back in from off the Atlantic. So although eastern areas might start Wednesday with a fair amount of dry weather, heavy rain and strong winds across Ireland and western Scotland, probably parts of Wales and southwest England in the morning, will spread eastwards through the course of Wednesday afternoon. Some of that rain will be heavy and persistent in the north and west, but as it gets down into the Midlands and southeast England, it might start to turn light and patchy in nature. So the southeast could have a reasonable amount of dry weather, albeit becoming cloudy and breezy. You'll notice in the far northwest of Scotland, the ice bars are tightening, so not only is it wet, it also turns very windy for parts of Scotland as well, with risk of gale perhaps for the Outer Hebrides by the end of Wednesday afternoon. Temperatures with all this cloud and rain around, obviously it could be a cooler day, 15 to 21, basically sums it up. Into Thursday, and low pressure is dominating to the north of Scotland, but you notice we are starting to get a little bit of a ridge going down to the south. So north-south split for Thursday, probably mostly dry for England and Wales. Scotland and Northern Ireland likely to have sunshine and showers. Strong winds as well. They could reach gale force across the far north and northwest of Scotland around Wednesday night into Thursday. And later on in the day, we might bring a more persistent area of rain in towards Ireland and western Scotland. Temperatures in the south up to around 22 or 23 degrees, not too far from average. Cool though in the north at just 13 to 16 degrees. Friday gets more of an influence from this ridge that's building across parts of continental Europe. So England and Wales, again, a lot of dry weather. I did say for the south, but it's not too bad at all really this week, perhaps surprisingly so, given the weather patterns. But for southern parts of the country on Friday, a reasonable amount of dry weather, sunny spells, and probably quite warm, with temperatures up to around 25 or 26 degrees. Scotland and Northern Ireland remains close to low pressure, so there is likely to be more cloud, maybe some persistent rain to the far north and northwest of the country on Friday. The weekend is looking rather uncertain, but this latest run of the GFS, which is the 6 o'clock run, starts to pull up some hotter air from the south, actually, on Saturday, although it's very, very unstable, and by Sunday, low pressure is coming in from the west and cutting off that hotter flow. So if it does turn a bit hotter next weekend, be very temporary, I think. So we might get a hotter day in the south on Saturday, with temperatures going up into the upper 20s Celsius, but never gets to the north and west. Showery rain up there, and by Sunday we're probably seeing heavy rain or perhaps even thunderstorms spreading northwards and eastwards across the country and getting rid of any brief incursion from hotter air from the south. But Very uncertain though. I have to emphasise that for next weekend. If I just have a look at the charts and we're out, so lots of showers across the country today, a rush of showers for England and Wales, heavy and thundery downpours, with more persistent rain up in the north and the northeast. More heavy showers across the country on Sunday. So got any plans for this weekend? Really will be a case of dodging those showers in the northeast again. It does look very showery up there. Into Monday, this is still showing quite a lot of showers. I'm not sure it's going to be as bad as that. The southeast probably will still have showers, but I think we go more onto the drier side of things on Monday, and that continues into Tuesday when showers really are very isolated, but they could be quite heavy in what will be quite a warm day. Turns wet and windy in the north and west on Wednesday, although the southeast probably not getting too much rain, and the rain that does get through to the southeast is likely to be fairly light and patchy in nature. And then through to Thursday and Friday, well, it's looking pretty good, isn't it, for England and Wales? Increasingly warm with plenty of sunshine. This does suggest a lot of dry weather in the north as well, but I'm not sure it's quite as plain sailing for Scotland and Northern Ireland on Thursday and Friday. You're likely to keep showers, maybe even some longer spells of rain. But down in the south, actually, we could be back to very warm temperatures by Friday afternoon. So for what did a few days ago look like a very unsettled week for all parts of the country this last week of July, I'm not sure it's too bad really for the south anyway, but it's going to be a reasonable amount of dry weather, and at times it will be quite warm, especially late on in the week where it could turn very warm by Friday in the southeast. The caveat is that for the north it is more unsettled, so there'll be showers along with spells of rain up there. And of course all places unsettled this weekend. Lots of heavy showers, if not longer spells of rain. So you'll need your bride if you've got anything planned for this weekend. Right, that's all for now. Thanks for watching.